Hey everyone, I'm Adam Oldfield, president of FPM3 and Vacuum and Furnace and Duct Cleaning. So I mentioned in one of the videos earlier that there is a third round of grant funding coming, and it is officially here. You might have gotten an email, and in that email it would have given you a quick overview of you are eligible or could be capable of getting the funding. That said, if you are in the category of businesses that are listed, but you did not or were not able to apply for the funding for whatever reason, you can now apply and be able to put your request into the Ontario government. So I'm on the website right now, and I'll put the link in my little YouTube box below. But if you do know any business that's in this industry, and the question begs is who's getting this third round of funding. So we're about to open up some things. So what I'd like to do is go over with you the eligibility of it, and it's a bit confusing. So in here you'll see the list of businesses, eligible small businesses, and then it says how to apply will be coming in a few weeks. The reality is if you just keep scrolling down, and again, these are the eligible businesses of which you may be capable of getting the third round of funding. You can now go to this little link, and it's called Apply Now here. Now let me take you where that goes. This is very similar. If you applied for the first and the second round of funding, you're coming back, and this looks very, very familiar. So again, if you didn't apply, or you maybe didn't get the first round of the first or second round, but this time your business was impacted, you can apply as a first time for the funding. I did discover that. So if you've already submitted an application in the past and you want to know could you be applicable of getting the extra $10,000, you can resume your application and go through. Keep in mind that this is not like the first two rounds if you got the funding for it. So there's a lot of elements here you need to know with regards to what it takes to get the funding. So there's going to be questions in addition to if you do qualify for this, you're going to have to go through a lot more work. Here's an example. For the rebate program to be able to get and be eligible, you're going to need indoor square footage, photographs of the exterior, descriptions obviously goes without saying, head office if you have one, your CRA number you should have anyways, void checks. Also, you're going to need proof of tax components, your 2001 commercial property tax bill, the energy cost component. I mean, honestly, this is almost more work than it is to start up a business. So keep that in mind. You're going to work for this $10,000. In fact, you're going to probably need to put in $30,000 worth of labor to get to this level. So in this, I share with you to be very, very cognizant of what the role will be if you want this 10,000, what it's going to take. So you're going to get an authorization number. There's actually a video, a Vimeo video that they actually prepared, and in that video it walks through very clearly what the steps are. Now it's kind of slow and dull and drill and all that kind of stuff, but it will explain clearly the authorization number, your CRA number. You register with that email, you'll get a code. That code you put in, then you put in your HST or your CRA number, and then you resume and you'll go through the steps of could you be eligible to do that. So I share this because there's a lot of questions, and many people, originally in my video I said the third round will come to those that got the first or second if they are eligible in the industry. And that's still the case. You might have got an email. You still got to go through this process. So they've changed that a lot. Now, again, I want to emphasize, if you are in these eligible businesses, you also can apply for the first time. You don't have to receive the first and the second fund. Now, I want to be also a little clear. From what I've read, if you've been denied, you can obviously try to continue your application and see if you could get the round, but I'm going to say you're really kind of like shooting in the dark. But if you didn't apply and you missed that deadline, and many people from the videos in my past did miss it, you can now apply. This 10,000 is open to you as a new applicant. Yes, so if you miss completely the opportunity for the first round and you were like, I'm a bingo hall and I was forced to shut, but I was too late, I didn't know about it, now you can apply for it. So I share this as this is just coming out. These emails are very, very convoluted and confusing. So I wanted to do this and let you know that if you want your 10,000, you got to fall into that eligibility. Let's also go into, you could be a first-time applicant. This is opening the doors for those that missed the first and second round. Again, I repeat, the first and second round. So if you didn't get it because of the deadline missing, this is an opportunity for you. And you fall into the category of which they say. I know there's a lot of people out there going, I got this first round, I didn't get the second round, could I get the third round? I'm going to say probably unlikely, but go into the resuming application. You might be able to get access to it by going through the steps they want. Photos, CRA, indoor, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, it is open for us. And keep in mind, if you've read that email, it is going to be a process of you submit it. Then there's 10 days with a review, possibly an audit, just to review and question some of the submissions. Then you're going to be going through another. They say 10 days, but I want to be very clear. This is the Ontario government. You're looking at probably 3 weeks to a month. I mean, they said it was going to be mid-January, and it was the end as these emails are coming through. So, again, I'll put in the link where this is for everyone in below. In addition, there's a video from Vimeo. I'll put that in there as it's not a YouTube video, and you guys can go through the process steps, which will explain it way better than I can. I certainly hope for all you small businesses out there, my heart goes to you. So I hope you're holding it together. I'm sure with duct tape and popsicle sticks for the most part at this stage. But I am out trying my best to see how and what I can do. Anyway, Adam Oldfield, and if you do want to tune into my radio show 900 CHML Fridays 11:30, I do talk about technology. Doesn't really help anyone in this case with regards to business, but hopefully you'll be able to tune in. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.